Next up, heading over live to Mexico to meet Clemens Gabriel Oestreich from Infinity Expedition. Welcome, Clemens. Hello,
Hello,
how are
welcome
you?
everyone. Hi. Happy World Peace Day. I'm doing great. How are you
Good, I
today?
can see you have a better background than I do.
Yeah, it's still daytime here. Been actually a tough background this summer. It's been very, very hot, but now slowly the core heat of the summer is staying more in the past, and we can enjoy the days again. Yeah, we're here in
Great.
San Carlos.
Amazing. I mean, we're so happy to have you with us. Clemens, could you tell us a little bit about your journey and how you become the YNDP Crisis Bearer Deputy Director?
I think you got something wrong there. I'm with Infinity Expedition. I'm here the captain of a sailing ship on which I live with my family. Actually, we just had in addition to our family, a little baby boy born right here on the ship just 2 months ago. World Peace Day is a really special, important event here for us on Infinity because it is exactly 5 years ago that we decided to take things into our own hands. We sailed as far as we could to the end of the world through the Northwest Passage into the Arctic ice to raise this flag that you see here behind, the Earth flag, to remind the world that it's really time to take care of this beautiful planet that is entrusted in our hands now. And so today is the 5-year anniversary of several projects I helped start on World Peace Day.
Thank you for clearing it up. We had a bit of a mix-up in our scripts, but can you just tell me a little bit about how long have you been on that boat right now, and what's the goal? Why are you there?
Yeah, so I've been here on Infinity nearly 20 years, sailing and traveling the world for almost 30 years. So I'm a nomadic person. It's have been a long time while raising now the 6th child in this global environment. So I think I have a very unique view of the world, especially an ocean view. So we could really witness the last 20, 30 years, the changes in the environment, the changes of that happen all around the world. And for me, peace is a big thing, because it's of course, as we all know, it starts at home. But it's also not just one moment. It's what we do today here on our planet impacts generations ahead of us. So that was also why we decided to go for this day as a special day to start this project we're involved in. We call Earth Today, where we try to bring conservation of nature back into the hands of the people. So we realize that all these issues in the world can only be solved together, but at the same time, most of us, want to help but don't know how. And scientists have told us for generations that it's quite obvious when you look around, that the simplest way to help the world, the simplest way to try to get climate change under control, is to simply allow nature to thrive and to take care of it for us. We just have to be more responsible of our resources. So I think we started a new age. And to me, World Peace Day is sort of the perfect day to celebrate that new age. And that's an age of ecology, an age where we come together as humanity, and we do the dishes, basically. We clean up the mess we left behind. We had a big party, and now we have all the information. We know what to do. There are so many solutions out there. And it's just time that we really come together and act on those solutions. And do it together. So we here on Infinity, we sail around the world with this flag, the Earth flag, to bring this symbol into the world, and to remind us all that together we have a choice, that we can have a beautiful life on this incredible, thriving planet that is still thriving and still just begging us to jump on board and take a different direction. So that's what I celebrate here on World Peace Day with my family.
I mean, that is amazing. But World Peace Day, as you say, you talked about how you celebrate and why you celebrate, but can you touch a little bit about what it means to you and what kind of difference do you think it can actually make?
It's very important to have these symbolic moments that remind us the bigger picture. I think it's important to me, and I think we have several built into our in different places around the world, into different customs. We have many celebrations around family, around that bond and love that we have. We have celebrations around giving thanks, gratitude to our food, of course, many spiritual celebrations. But beyond all, it's really this connection that we have with the planet and with each other. We are not just individual beings. We are all interconnected. As humans, we completely rely on our other human beings. But also as earthlings, we rely on all of this life thriving in this bubble on this planet. So I think having a celebration to celebrate this oneness, this interconnectedness, and the beauty of this diversity, that's the interplay of all the little pieces, each one of us, and to try and make that, let's say, an as happy as possible story. To me, that's what peace is all about.
I mean, you're talking about happy and happy story, and that's what peace is to you. And you've seen a lot, as you said before. You saw the earth from the water for the past 20 years. But I'm sure it wasn't easy because you saw the earth changing as well. And with everything that's going on, do you have hope? And if so, where do you get your hope from?
Yes, I definitely have hope. I mentioned my newborn son. I'm very optimistically welcoming him here into this life. I know that many people, especially the youngest generations, are very, very afraid for the future. And it's very understandable. There's a lot of very dark, negative news. But at the same time, I don't think we would have come this far if there wasn't some miracle guiding us. So I believe in the creativity of humanity. I believe that now we really understand that we cannot just continue, raiding each other and the planet, just taking as much as we can, as quickly as we can, and then leaving a mess behind. I think we know now what to do, and I believe that the innovation, the creativity, the will is there. That's what I see everywhere in all these communities around the world, and every family. People are thriving when people help each other, when people do something for the environment. So now I think it's a whole. I have a lot of hope because we will all come together and roll up our sleeves and clean up the mess we left. And we here with Infinity, we founded a project called Earth Today, where we exactly try to facilitate that. So we enable people in a very simple way to participate with protecting nature, to collect protected areas in a personal portfolio. So basically to help make a difference, to see how that's working, and to inspire others to do the same. So please be so kind and join us on earthtoday.com.
That was my next question, by the way. But I'm gonna first let me congratulate you again on your newborn, and because you started. Tell us a little bit about where can people find more information about Infinity and about what you're doing. Can you tell people where to go, where to look, and what they can do to help?
Yes, absolutely. So we are very easy to find here on the ship. We are just a family trying to do our part, to do our share. And we're having incredible adventures doing so. So that's infinityexpedition.org. So you can also find us on YouTube and different other venues. So if you Google Infinity Expedition, you can find us, and you can always help us out to be able to keep our voyage going, to take the Earth flag to literally to the end of the world and back. We just came from Antarctica, where we raised the Earth flag last in the ice just 1 year ago. But where you can also really make a difference is join us with earthtoday.com. So on earthtoday.com, for less than the price of a cup of coffee, you can protect square meter of nature and find out about all kinds of beautiful projects around the world where people help each other out and protect nature. So check it out, earthtoday.com.
Where's your next destination? Where are you going next?
Yeah, so we just came from, as I mentioned, from Antarctica via Patagonia, Panama, Costa Rica, and now here Mexico. Now we've taken a little break to allow our little baby boy to grow up and be strong, and then towards the end of this year, the beginning of next year, we will head out into the Pacific, which is also where Earth Today started, in Tonga. So we're going to first cross all the South Pacific to Tonga, and then continue from there. We're not sure yet if we will go back to the Arctic to raise the flag again in the north. This will evolve. We are now making the plans to decide exactly, but we're not exactly sure yet.
I mean, there's no doubt that you are going through an incredible and unordinary journey. But for me, what inspired you? What made you, if there was a person or something specific that inspired you to start with this journey and to embark on this life, the special life that you lead? Can you share this with us?
It's a very personally interesting question. So I think in the beginning I was appalled when I grew up as a child in Germany. I felt appalled by what I was seeing. It didn't resonate with what I felt was normal or natural. I don't know if I was just a rebellious child, but basically I fled the scene and ran away as quickly as I could, and escaped the whole 9-to-5 world that most people embrace. And then only after doing that for 25 or so years, I realized that the world had changed, and not only in good ways, especially the impact to the environment, and that all that happened on my watch, and that no one else was to blame for all the damage but myself and fellow human beings. So running away is not possible on a planet. There's nowhere to run. We're all in this together, and that's what animated me to step in again. Basically, to say, wait a minute, I cannot just live my beautiful life, escape it all, go on never-ending adventures. There's something I must do. To take this spaceship Earth back on course, and so that's what I'm trying to do here. With raising the Earth flag and with our project earthtoday.com.
I mean, we don't have much we have about 50 seconds, but I think from what you say, I just wanted to say that if there's one thing you would like people that watching us now to take from our conversation, what would it be? What would be the one thing you'll tell them to do?
I feel that it's really time that we take the responsibility and step it up. We've had a really good run, and we know we left a mess behind. This is now meant for my generation, for the older generation at least. There's really nothing more to do for us but try and take this into a new direction. So it's really time to stand up, to risk everything, to get out there, and to do what's right, and that will be how we can find our peace.
Thank you so much. Again, I apologize for the mistake at the beginning. This is our 16th hour of broadcast, so we're doing our best. Thank you so much for your time and for the inspiration, Clemens.
Lovely.
And take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Peace day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.